Project. So in this video, I will be continuing my playthrough for Scarlet Nexus on Yuito's path, his route, and it's actually the first playthrough. I want to make that clear. I haven't beaten the game yet, because you can pick either character first. So this will be part 10 of the gameplay. Since the last part, part 9, what I have been doing was leveling up by going back to that ice mountain and like farming materials and experience for Yuito and the team, and basically leveling them up. I also, as you can see, switched some of their aesthetics, their visuals out. I gave them all the Baki backpacks. And I forgot to mention that the little owl sitting on his head is actually from the Tales of Arise collaboration pack, which was free as a free DLC. He also got the face mask and I think the flame sword from Tales of Arise. However, the flame sword is weaker than the swords obviously available now, so I'm not going to bother with that. Yeah, and I just kind of switched some of their clothing around, as you might notice. Nothing major, and I gave them more gifts. And speaking of gifts, I've also given them all like level, maximized their bond levels now, so they're all done. There will still probably be bond episodes in between, but their bond levels are maxed already. So let me just quickly show that and bring that up. So let me go here. Oh, and I've also expanded my brain map. The unfortunate part with this game, and this is something that I don't agree with, but they did it anyway, of course, not because of my but anyway, they extended the, okay, so for the last few levels, and as you can see, I'm level 60 now, for Yuito. What I did do was I gave him all the experience plus, pieces for the equipment. I realized that you can stack them. I only had 2 on him, so I didn't miss out too much. I had 2 on him from the beginning, and I had 1 like strength one, and then I gave one of them to like this lower one, this 5% one. I gave it to Hanabi, but then afterward I was silly and I realized that we should stack them all on him, so he won't have any strength or whatever boosts, but he'll have all the experience boosts, right, on top of whatever he has on his brain map here, where some of them were experience boosts too, so that we can get him to level up faster because we want to unlock more of his brain map. So I'm at level 60 now. There are 99 levels for him, and you can max out the brain map at level 80, what I read online. And at this point, the experience required to level up each level is 200k plus experience. Right now I'm at 120 because I did level him a little bit prior to this, but yeah, 200 and plus k, and it goes higher and steeper with every level. So I don't believe I'm going to get to level 80 anytime soon, and I don't plan to farm for it either because it's becoming like more depreciating value in rerunning the same levels over and over. So I think I'm going to try to speed through the rest of the game. I'm at the end of phase 8 and going into phase 9, just so we're clear. There are 12 phases in the game. I did confirm that online with the wiki. And then there's the DLC stuff afterward. So yeah, so right now, and also with the brain points, there are, originally we were getting 4 for the latter part of the level 50s, and then now after level 60, I'm only getting 3 points again. So it's decreasing back, which I think is stupid. I'm sorry, it is stupid. It should have just kept it at 4 or increasing it towards 5 so that I can get this maxed out faster. So anyway, I'm not saying that because the game is difficult or anything, but because I would like to just get it maxed out, right? But so because of that, I did not spend the 3 points yet. There is this one. As you can see, since the last time we were on this, I now have this area branched out a little bit more just to develop the brain field, because I figure it's going to come more and more. Now that I realize I'm definitely in the late game, I'm actually past halfway, then therefore it is important. Now I'm past halfway on his path, but keeping in mind I still have to play Kasane's path as well, which starts from the very first phase all the way through. One thing I did learn from the New Game Plus thing is that you can of course start the other character in New Game Plus. So you can. So in my case, I picked Yuito first for the regular game. So then my New Game Plus will be using Kasane. Everything transfers over from my first playthrough, which will be whatever I accumulate here for these characters, and it goes to the next one. However, because Kasane has her own team of 4 characters, which will eventually be combining with my team right now, but because we have to play through her storyline from the very first beginning of the story all the way through, she will have very little, or I think her bond level, from what I understand, is like 0 with her team, so we have to build that up. And then when both teams combine again, like, which is the later game, she will then have to bond with Yuito's team, and vice versa. When I get access to Kasane's team, my Yuito has to bond with her team. So we have to build up our bond levels that way as well. So it's going to be a lot more there that we have to do. But yeah, and then in terms of brain points, I believe she will get all the brain points that I've accumulated by the end of my first playthrough. So I just have to distribute them into her brain map. So that would apparently make it really easy, so to speak, to speed through her phase, which is good. I think that's good. Some people want the challenge, so they're not going to spend all the brain points, but I will be okay to spend them and just speed through because I just want to play it for the story at that point. Her story is different, as we know, so I'm very excited, just an FYI, so that's something to look forward to. That's why it's making me want to quickly get through this. So yeah, anyway, I have 3 brain points right now, and I'm disappointed that the game does this, where it decreases back. I was hoping to get 4, because then I could just get, like, you know, a bunch of these unlocked if I saved up a few. And now knowing that the experience going forward is going to be much lower, I won't be able to get as many levels unlocked. So that's why I'm holding on to the 3 points I have. I'm considering getting this one next instead. I thought I was going to get 4, so I was going to go and get this one, and then I would have 1 left over, and then I would get this one for 5. That was what I was going to do. And then this one will be 4 as well here, right? I was going to unlock these last 4 really quickly altogether, but now I know that it's not possible unless I grind. So I'm not sure, and then so now we'll just have to see. And then I've given up on like some of these ones now. I'm not sure that I want all the melee ones. I was trying to do some of them, but I decided not to get all of them now. And I didn't get this enhanced charge attack, even though I kind of like it. So we'll see. There aren't that many more nodes left. However, apparently, I won't be able to get all the brain points because I think moving forward, I heard that after level 70, you only get 2 brain points. So it's back to the beginning. Because in the very beginning, we only get 1 brain point and then 2, right? So it's kind of decreasing. It's kind of not worth it in my opinion. But anyway, so that's that. Oh, one last thing I want to quickly show is my SAS. So yes, as you can see, all my characters now have level 6, which is good. Sugumi has really good her brain crush effectiveness, but she increases the drop rate for enemies, which is good. And then yeah, so then he has a teleportation attack. And then she has extra flamethrower, which is good, and she enhances her pyrokinesis, which is good. He has automatic sclerokinesis, where he can protect me potentially. So that's cool. So that's what's happening there. I unlocked some more quests. I haven't been really going for them. I don't really care because I think the rewards aren't even that good anymore. But there are achievements to get if you unlock more of them. Similarly here, in terms of challenges, yeah, there are ones that they want you to unlock more of them. I don't know that I'm going to get all of these unlocked. I don't know that I'm going for 100% completion. So yeah, so that's that. Anyway, because I'm no longer interested in farming right now, I'm going to continue the storyline. So without further ado, let's get to it. And I won't be talking during the cutscenes as usual. So let's get to it, all right?
Let's rest before we go back to Suo. All right. We're going back to Suo, but they think we're rebels.
When we get there, do you think they'll send the National Defense Forces or the OSF after us?
Even if we do get caught, who says we won't be able to make a request to see the chief?
We'll most likely get our personalities rehabilitated before then.
I thought about it, and I think it might be best to say we want to see my brother right off the bat.
Yuito, that's bold.
I'm sure they know we've been all over, learning secrets. My brother takes the Sumeragi name seriously. I think he'll want to persuade me to join him. Now that I'm branded a rebel, he might expect me to come crying to him.
That's crazy.
I'm almost certain that he's waiting for me.
All right, but we should do what we can to prepare for a confrontation.
Yeah, I know.
I sure do hope Kaito hears you out.
It'll be nice to get some new information from him as well. There's probably many things we still don't know.
I agree. And he is the head of the OSF, so it is safe to say that he knows just as many secrets as the counselors.
I guess if that's the case, maybe it is worth trying.
What is it, Wataru?
No, it's just... I was thinking of ways I could support you from here. Anyway, don't worry about it.
Okay, keep up the good work. All right, let's head out to Suo.
A state of emergency has been declared in Suo. Civilians should evacuate to shelters immediately.
What's going on? There aren't any soldiers. No, they're just hiding. This whole area is surrounded by the National Defense Forces.
They're waiting to ambush the rebels. But something isn't right. They're definitely planning something.
Even if it's a trap, all we can do is go straight in. Let's head to the OSF headquarters.
Someone's coming this way. Is that...
Hey, Yuito. I missed you.
Nagi? What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Just hanging out, you know? I'm here to clean the rebel filth out from the great new Himuka!
Is it New Himuka's plan to make us fight Nagi?
I won't do it. We don't need to fight. Nagi, run away with us. We'll find a way to undo the personality rehabilitation. If they can just change you like that, there must be a way to change you back.
What? I can't go now. The fun's about to start. I'm gonna kill you and rip out your brain!
Brain? Maybe he's ordered to get Yuito's brain.
What?
Hey, Yuito. We're friends. You'd do me a favor, wouldn't you? Give me your brain!
He's so strong. This isn't just personality rehabilitation. He's received some kind of power enhancement.
Damn! Why? Why is this happening? Do we have to fight?
Feel free to stand there if you don't want to fight me! I'm gonna cut off that ugly head of yours either way!
Nagi!
Leave it to me, Gemma!
You are gonna try to fight back, right?
You got the hang of this.
And I want to see you struggle. Make it more fun for me. I feel the power coursing through my veins. It feels so good.
Use my power when you can't anticipate the chakrams movement.
Good, I made it. Thanks, Luca. Nagi's power is rapidly increasing. Any hesitation could be deadly.
I won't let him kill Yuito. We're gonna stop him with everything we have.
I won't let you get away!
Nagi told me that he wasn't suited to use bias. It might have been attached, with no thought given to the negative effects it may have on the brain.
That's awful! He's a human being!
Whoa! Damn! Leave it to me, Gemma!
Nagi changed. There might be an opening.
Whoa!
Stop this!
Leave it to me!
You can do it!
At this rate... Nagi?
That's unfair, because then his attacks keep auto-targeting wherever I go. Okay, hang on. We're gonna have to skip this, We're gonna have to skip this cutscene again. That's not fair.
We'll protect you.
Nagi! You are gonna try to fight back, right? And I want to see you struggle. Make it more fun for me. I feel the power coursing through my veins. It feels so good.
Use my power when you can't anticipate the chakrams movement.
Leave it to me!
Nagi's power is rapidly increasing. Any hesitation could be deadly.
I won't let him kill Yuito. We're gonna stop him with everything we have.
That hurts!
Nagi told me that he wasn't suited to use bias. It might have been attached, with no thought given to the negative.
Ow, that hurts! Damn it!
Effects it may have on the brain.
That's awful! He's a human...
You! I'll kill you!
At this rate...
being.
This is no... Let's regroup!
Stop! Shut up! How do you like this For a second,
I'll lend you my
His
strength.
brain is under a lot of stress. There could be something wrong with it.
Shut up! You can do it! Stop this!
This is bad.
Okay, that's horrible.
I won't let you die.
thanks. Sorry for the trouble.
This is hard, man. Okay, let's see.
At this rate,
Go easy.
It's too late. Leave it to me, Gemma.
Use my fire!
Someone's in trouble. Pay attention.
This should. Damn it!
Nagi, please! You have to stop!
Shut up! Here we go. Yuito's brain. I must get Yuito. Yuito's brain. Damn it! How long do we have to keep doing this?
Protect you.
Shut up!
Man, that hurt!
Stop this!
Support the downed member.
I'll lend you my strength.
Stop this!
Leave it to me.
Yuito, a member is in danger.
Shut up!
I need to support the injured.
Stop this!
at this rate,
Can you move?
Let's get out this.
that was close.
We got this!
We'll protect you.
Damn it! What's happening?
Here we go.
At this rate,
Stop this!
Man, that hurt!
Yuito, it's too early to sleep.
Thanks. Sorry for the trouble.
Good. Hold that down.
damn, come on.
I need to support the injured.
Here we go.
Let's play nice, best friend!
I can still fight.
Time. Nagi.
Stop this! Shut up!
Yuito, a member is in danger.
Now.
Damn it!
Please.
Stop, Nagi.
That was impressive.
Damn. Damn! Why? Why won't you just die, Yuito?
Stop it. There's no reason for us to fight.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! I'll kill you. I must have your brain.
What's wrong?
No. Shut up, don't tell me what to do. Stop, stop. Yuito!
Nagi!
What is this? Why am I...
Nagi's brain. This is horrible.
Yuito! You can't move him!
Wake up!
Yuito...
Nagi, you... Are you... yourself? sorry. I didn't know what was happening. The voice said I had to kill you.
Don't apologize. It's not your fault. It was all the people who did this to you.
I didn't want to fight you. I tried to resist, but it hurt so much. They told me to kill you. That they'd kill me if I didn't. I was so scared. So I couldn't stop. There was nothing else I could do.
Every time he resisted, they sent him to personality rehabilitation. How can they be so cruel?
I'm fine, so don't be so hard on yourself. You don't have to be afraid of their threats anymore. I'll fight with you.
Yuito, you're so... How did this happen? We were always together. Ever since we were cadets. We were finally OSF. In Seto Platoon, I thought we could still goof off together. I have to apologize to Captain Seto, but it's too late. I thought that when I died, it would be more heroic, you know? Going out in a blaze of glory, fighting another. Look at me. I'm no hero. Tell me. How did I mess everything up so bad? Hey, Yuito. If I was gonna die either way, what should I have done differently, huh?
Nagi. Nagi. No. You weren't wrong, Nagi. It was the country that did this to you. They're the ones to blame. When I didn't know what to do, you were the one who suggested we join the OSF. I said I wanted to save people, but I couldn't even protect you. I'm sorry. I will avenge you. That's a promise I can keep.
Yuito?
I'm fine.
I hate just leaving him there.
Yeah. We'll take care of him later. We have to go see my brother. He's a government official. He probably had something to do with Nagi waiting here to ambush us.
No way. You think Kaito would use Nagi to get at you?
I don't know. Either way, we have to meet.
The National Defense Forces are surrounding the path to OSF headquarters.
They haven't given up on capturing the traitors. They're probably no match for you, but be careful. Oh, and Yuito? Take it easy.
Thanks, Wataru. All right, let's head to OSF headquarters.
What's going on at OSF headquarters, Wataru? Wataru, do you copy? Huh? Oh, sorry. You can keep moving, Yuito. Something's up with him.
Well, that was an interesting cutscene, and I did not expect Nagi to die. I actually expected him to be recovered at some point. So now he's dead, and that was tragic. And that battle was tough, but luckily, I guess I was able to get revived from my team twice automatically, but there was one game over in there. So luckily I did not have to adjust the experience down, the difficulty down in order to beat that. So I was prepared to do that because it was a tough battle. He kept dodging and floating away. Yeah, so alright then, that's cool. I'm just curious how much experience I actually ended up getting. So I was at 120, so I got 30k basically, or 20 plus k because it's 100 actually, 20k. So not a lot, but something. Alright, I'm just exploring to see if there's any items out in the open to grab, like green boxes or the white ones. I don't think there are any, which is surprising. And there are no citizens right now because they did the evacuation. Yeah, so we have to go to the OSF headquarters, I'm assuming. So first of all, I'm going to save because that was a long cutscene and battle. I accidentally used one of those all recovers, which I shouldn't have, but anyway, whatever. Because those are rarer and they cost more in the shop, but I'm not going to bother worrying about that now. Okay, so let's get to it. Okay, let's just go right to it then. I'm trying to speed through this because the goal is not to have a long gameplay for this. I want to get through this phase quickly. I think at the end of this phase, both teams will join up.
There's no one in front of OSF headquarters.
There aren't any OSF or National Defense Forces. What's going on? We haven't run into any interference since we got to headquarters.
They must have ordered everyone out. The only person in that room is Chief Sumeragi.
So, he's waiting for me. Just like I thought.
It'll be difficult supporting you going forward. Do your best talking to the chief.
You mean the network's going to get cut off?
No. I'll tell you why later. Just do your best.
Got it. Will do. Everyone ready? Here we go. Kaito.
I figured you'd come by. Yuito?
I wanted to talk to the new Himuka government about Seiran, so here I am. I figured since you're with the government, you'd listen to me.
Your safety has been assured for that purpose. I assume you want me to remove your status as a rebel?
Before we get into that, Kaito, there's something I need to ask you. Was it you that sent Nagi after me?
What if it was?
How could...
Unfortunately, he failed. We gave him so many enhancements, yet he was still a failure.
Don't say that about Nagi!
Yuito, I know how you feel, but...
It is awful, but you must hold yourself back.
Why, Kaito? Why did you do that? What did Nagi ever do?
He knew about the secret of metamorphosis, so he was rehabilitated. I'm sure you know all about that. He was the perfect subject for testing power enhancement on an OSF soldier. Also, he was exactly what we needed to tame you. That power of yours. New Himuka needs the special gravikinesis power you have. I thought you'd be open to the idea if we used your friend, but you really are irritating.
You did all of that to Nagi just to get my power?
I wouldn't have needed to do this if you had just done what the government wanted. If you had come to me as soon as you were branded a rebel, I could have taken care of it. You've always been like this. You do whatever you want without listening to my advice. You don't act at all like a Sumeragi. That's why Father never told you.
Tell me what?
That it's our destiny to fulfill the wishes of Yakumo Sumeragi.
Wishes?
It doesn't matter. You don't need to know.
Does it have something to do with the moon? Yakumo Sumeragi was one of the first colonists from the moon.
Where did you learn that?
In Togetsu. We went to Togetsu and found a lot of information that New Himuka is hiding.
You went to Togetsu? So that's where you disappeared to.
I already told you I want to talk. If we don't stop Togetsu, New Himuka will...
There isn't a single piece of information that comes out of Togetsu worth trusting. Don't tell me you've been brainwashed.
Who are you calling brainwashed? We looked into what we learned in Togetsu, and we think we can trust it.
Silence! You were just seduced by them without knowing Yakumo Sumeragi's noble purpose. I'll teach you some real history. We were sent to Earth, our motherland, in order to reduce the human population on the moon. Not only that, they created the extinction belt and sealed the colonists on Earth.
What? The extinction belt was created by the people on the moon?
Now you see just how diabolical the moon is. After much hardship, Yakumo Sumeragi created New Himuka and came to a decision that someday we would destroy the extinction belt and attack the moon. We inherited Yakumo Sumeragi's will, and we must exact our revenge on the moon.
Revenge? That's what Yakumo wanted?
Yes. It is our destiny to fulfill the Founding Father's wishes. It is that very reason New Himuka exists. Now you see what it is you must do. What your duty is as a descendant of Yakumo. If we use your gravikinesis, we can move the extinction belt. The time has come to open the path to the moon and get our revenge!
I don't have that kind of power.
It's possible if you connect to all the citizens through SAS. Even if it's just a normal person's brain, with thousands, tens of thousands connected together, your brain functions will expand exponentially. By connecting so many psionics, New Himuka's military strength will increase rapidly.
Connecting civilians to SAS? Ridiculous! Only psionics can endure that kind of pain.
Whether or not they can endure it is of no importance. The only thing we need are their brains. Actually, it would be best to eliminate their pesky personalities, and personality rehabilitation technology makes that easy.
Stop it! People aren't a means to an end, and neither am I. Kaito, it's stupid to get revenge for a 2,000-year-old grudge. I think what the people from the moon did was wrong too. They made the extinction belt. But do you really think it's right to force civilians into this?
That is the will of Yakumo Sumeragi.
Yakumo this, Yakumo that. He died a long time ago.
Yakumo Sumeragi is alive.
What are you...
He is asleep, deep beneath Suo. Even now, he is waiting for his revenge.
Are you referring to cold sleep?
Just like Kagura.
I was shocked as well when our father first told me. And it was at that same time I realized the destiny that awaits. Grow up. There's so much you need to understand about what it means to be a Sumeragi.
Destiny? Who cares? Because it's a 2,000-year-old tradition? Because I'm a Sumeragi? That's just an excuse to stop yourself from thinking about it. I'll never be like you. I want to find the truth, evaluate it, and decide for myself.
You'll lose the honor of our family name.
I don't care. With or without the Sumeragi name, I'm still me.
What? Yuito. You... I didn't think you would be so unreasonable. I suppose all I can do is force you to cooperate.
I was hoping you'd listen to me, but I guess that's out of the question. Sorry, but I don't plan on getting caught now.
You are betraying our father.
I know I am. But I think Dad would understand.
The
fool.
I have something important to tell you. Can you get to the safe zone?
Tell me what? All right, let's just get out of here.
We'll stand out if we hang around here. We should move to the safe zone.
There is no one around here.
What do you want to tell him, Wataru? Shouldn't we get out of Suo and rethink our plans for now?
No, I want to tell you right away. Everything the Chief just said, I was able to use the system to record the video and audio for all of it.
What? Didn't you say that recording was prohibited?
There are ways to get around that. It does, in fact, take a certain amount of skill, though.
That's so dangerous. If you got caught, personality rehabilitation would be the least of your worries.
We were all in danger, and I covered my trail. But yeah, it was risky, so there won't be a second time.
Oh, so you said you couldn't support us because you were focusing on that.
You recorded the conversation with my brother.
You're thinking about the keycard Fubuki gave you.
If we access Arahabaki, we can send the data to everyone in New Himuka.
Yeah, that's right. We can complete Major General Fubuki's mission. Then my brother and father's name will be dragged through the dirt.
Yuito.
I know your family's involved, but you're not responsible for the things they've done. I respect my commander's decision, and I'm ready to take on this burden with you. We're a team.
We know you have some hard decisions to make, but we all feel the same as Gemma. Allow us to help carry the burden.
Thanks, guys. Honestly, I'm not sure if destroying what my father and brother built is the right thing to do. But now I know the truth, so I have to act. I know this is something I need to do. Let's go to Arahabaki. We're telling everyone what my brother and New Himuka have been hiding.
All right, let's make this happen.
That's it then. I pulled up a route to Arahabaki for you. Major General Fubuki sent me the data earlier.
Thanks, Wataru. For that and the video. I knew we could count on our operator.
Just doing my job. Okay, I've sent you the location data.
Let's head there right now.
Alrighty, so that was a lot of information that was featured in the cutscenes, so that's good to know. I actually thought that Wataru was going to be a spy and was going to work against us, but it's good that he's on our side. So with that being said, because I wanted to keep this stream a little shorter, I don't have much time today, unfortunately, so I'm going to keep it shorter, but I will be ending this now before we get to the new area. Clearly, the new area is going to have, obviously, like an area to explore, probably a boss battle, more storyline, which I'm very interested in, of course, progressing, but for now, I'm going to end the stream here. Don't worry, I will definitely continue it in the next part of this gameplay series, so stay tuned for that, and do check out my other videos. I did post a few for Genshin Impact earlier today, following the event live stream for 2.7 preview that they posted earlier this morning. So do check those out as well, and feel free to like, subscribe, and hit me up with some more comments, and feel free to join my Discord server as well, linked in the description. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you.